about that delay. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna start just setting it up the day of, like just go live instead of doing the pre thing. I'll send a notice out and everything. So if you're there, come on in. I'm just gonna see if I can get myself up on um, my TV here. So let's see. Well, where's my? Oh, no, that's not what I want. Live stream. Anyhow, well, if you're there, let me know, and I'm gonna see if I can get this on the computer. So today, what we're going to be making is we're going to redo this guy. It's not going to be exactly the same because I've only got 2 of these picks, and the other picks are different, and so we're going to do a little different. But give me a second so I can get set up. Come on in if you're out there. I just gotta find me on my computer here. Can you guys hear me? Am I live? See, I did it on my laptop a couple times, but it just didn't work. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's showing me that I'm live. Okay. So let's go there. Okay, so it's showing me that I'm live. I see myself. I'm just trying to figure out how I can make this. So I want to get the chat. Okay. Okay, so I'll just have to watch the chat here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to remake this guy. I'll bring him closer. Okay. See how he looks. Okay. So the Santa hat I made with air dried foam clay. I made that a couple years ago. And then these pumpkins right here I made recently, about a couple weeks ago or so. Okay. So here's the I had to make another hat. So this one's just a little bit bigger. Look how much bigger it is. So what I was thinking is he's gonna be kind of like in the middle here. Here, I'll bring you guys down so you can see what we're doing here. closer. Okay, so this is where I'm thinking of putting him. But to start, we're going to get these pumpkins in place. Okay, alright, I got the pumpkins, and then I'm going to need some help in deciding which one of these crows we're going to put in. I got 3. This guy has one eye, so he has to go this way. But this one is facing, see, this one's facing this way. So I do need something like that. So we got, this guy's facing that way, so we could have him going like this, right? He's got a broken nose, though. I'm almost thinking it's going to be this one, okay? So I'm going to see if I can get us on the TV. I got that there. Because if it's live on my... Hey Henry, let me know if you're on here. Okay. See if we can find Denise. Okay, we just got the... There we go. I really hope next time I'm gonna be able to get this set up properly for you guys, but... Can you see me? It's not the one I want. Please let me know if you can see me. If you can hear me. I hit the wrong button. Where'd it go? Here's one is Denise. No, I don't want to play a mix. I want the live shorts. Multiple. Present live. I want present live. Okay, well, we're not on the TV, which is not a big deal. Okay. So what we're going to do right now is I want to get the, so got these flowers. So these 2 picks, what I'm thinking is, see how your flowers are? You can, like, if you have a steamer or a hair dryer, you can steam it, right? Like on low. But these, so this one, I want to place him so he's more like right here. Okay? So what I want to do is trying to place it in between the 2 wreaths. Like we put 2 wreaths on here, right? You guys remember on the first one? The video, there will be a video going out after this live. So we put this small 8-inch over the 7-inch oval. And the reason why we did that is so that in here we've got space. So like your crow can sit. And then he's kind of like, I'm going to have him kind of going like this, I hope. And then the pumpkins will be in here. Okay, on this side. I'm trying to mirror that one. The only difference is that a lot of this is only, that's 3 picks. I only have 2, so it's going to be a little bit different, but close. So we're going to try and get these guys in first. So what I'm doing is I like to kind of curve it a little bit so we can get it in there. But I want it in there as close as, so that this flower, see, like this, right? So we're going to get this. I'm going to put this last one. I didn't use glue, but this one I'm going to because I'm getting low on zip ties. So we're going to try and get that. I got my glue pot over here, so that's why I'm reaching over here. Okay, so let's just go like this here. Oh, that works perfect. So now you can see, right? Let me move this guy out of the way. So now you just kind of spread these guys out, right? These are on the little thing, so, and then just spread them out. Like, you have to turn this rose. I'm going to turn it over like that. But yeah, there we go. I'm going to have this guy go this way, like this. So then now, go on this side. So we see how we have him there. I'm going to put it, because I'm going to bring this flower up, right? So I'm going to put it so he's kind of like up a little higher. Okay, let's just kind of bend him a little bit here. Turn this. So if you're, come on in, let me know where you're watching from. And thank you for joining me today. I truly apologize. I think going forward, because until I figure out how to, I don't know how to use, like I had no problem just doing straight live stream on this streaming program on YouTube Studio on my computer, like on my laptop. But it was like, hang on you guys, I'm having problems here. But it was almost, when it's preset, it uses the streaming program that it has, and for some reason it wasn't connecting. So I don't know if I did something wrong to set it up, and I seem to be having, I mean the first one went good, so I don't know what I did wrong on these ones. So anyhow, it is what it is, right? Not much I can do about it. I'll just keep working at it. So that's, we got those two in. So you see how that looks? Right? Now I'm going to sit down. Okay, so now we're going to put, I think we're going to try and get these pumpkins in. I want to go with this guy first. Now, I just put a little skew stick on here. It's glued. It's not going anywhere. If you want to take the floral ribbon or tape, like you get the green, the brown, different colored ones, you can wrap it around this so that it fits in. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Actually, so these guys, he's gonna go up a little higher. So we're gonna put him right. Oh, you guys, hang on. I'm gonna trim him down. I gotta put glue in here now. I pushed on it and he almost went through the top. We don't want that. So these little these pumpkins I made, I think I got a video out there of them. Okay, so he's going to be a little shorter than I thought now. So let's just be careful because he just, yeah, like that. See? And then we're going to take this guy and I'm going to try and get him so that he sits a little bit like this, forward this way. If I can get him in there. Okay. Now there's a trick to try to see how tight the grapevine is, right? So if you're having problems getting some in, take your needle nose pliers if you have them, and then you stick them in between, like in between the grapevine, and then when you go to put your, whatever, your pick, whatever, watch your fingers though, especially if you got glue on it, in there, just like that. So now these other ones, I'm gonna move this guy out of the way so I can utilize this guy because I'm gonna need him. So, and we're gonna change you guys to view for you guys. So I'm gonna move him over here like this, and I'm gonna move my big pot over here like this. And I'm gonna switch you guys. Sorry about the hand. There we go. Does that work for you guys? There you go. Put 2 pots there. So now these other ones, see how this one's on the longer one? So we're going to kind of try and see if we can place, I might have to cut this down a little bit. Yeah, well, yeah, I better. He might be a little bit too tall. Okay, so now I'm going to try and place him so he's kind of behind this guy. Right? Like that. See how he kind of sits there? That's perfect. Okay, now this other one, this one here, we want him to be more in the middle. Well, actually, no, I want to put this one, hang on, let's see where this guy, where can we put this guy? He might sit better here. I'll just have to trim him. Actually, no, we'll use this one. So I'm just frazzled right now, you guys, because of all the problems I had. That's 2 lives in a row that I've been having problems getting it going, and it's kind of frustrating when you're just learning everything on your own and you're trying to get it done. So, is there any comments? Anybody there? Henry, are you there? Did you give up on me? Oh well. If anybody's joining in just now, coming in, just come on in. This I'm Denise from Let Your Creativity Shine. I had problems getting my live going for this, so I just started a live on its own, and so come on in. Let me know that you're here. Right now, what we're doing is we're trying to redo this other pumpkin, but I'm redoing the pumpkin area a lot different than I did the first one, and I think the reason why I'm doing it that way is because I don't have as much. I'll show you guys. Here's the original. Okay. Here's the original. Right? And this is what we're working on right now. Okay? The reason why I'm kind of redoing it a little bit is because I don't have enough of these picks. I only have 2, and I had 3 and put 3 in this one. So we're just kind of redoing this a little bit. Okay. So next, what we're going to put in is, I think what we're going to do is get this guy in. This is the hat, and the hat's a lot bigger. So we're going to have him, I want him kind of like going this way. Wait a minute, which way? Yeah, well, this one has to go this way because the other one on the other one was going this way. So I'm trying to mirror it so that, say if you had double doors, right, you could, okay, we'll trim that. I'm going to trim that, and put glue on it. Come on, I gotta trim that. And then we'll get glue on it. I gotta put glue on the back as well. So, let's get some more glue on there. And then we'll take our little stick and then we'll run some glue right at the top here. And then we can stick them back in there. Right? Ah, I stuck my hand right on the glue. Doesn't that happen every time, guys? So, probably have to put some more glue there. Yeah. Going to have to put some more glue there. So I just take a little stick and then, I got glue dripping everywhere. So I'm just going to hold that for a second. See what I mean? Can you guys see that? So he's the opposite. Okay, you stick there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of cover our mechanics a little bit, and then we're going to put the crow in. Okay? He's going to go like this right here. Hang on. He's going to go like that right there. Or I might have him come, maybe I'm going to have him come this way. The other one's facing, yeah, we can have him facing this way. And with the crows and that, I take their feet off because I just glue right to the, that's why I doubled up the grapevine as well. Okay, we'll just pull you right out then. So then I just put glue on the bottom where the feet would be, right? Because then he'll sit nice and flat. Let's just put enough glue on there, and then we just bring him in, and with all that space there, he just kind of sits there like that, right? You could put a stick in him, and then have him, you know, if we have to, we could do that, but we shouldn't have to. Well, maybe I will. So I'll just take this little stick here that I have already, stick it in there. Ow, hot glue, and then put glue on that, and then put some more glue on him so that he can like literally stick on there. So then we stick him in there, and that might help a little bit. There we go. Ah, there we go. Now he kind of sticks out a little bit. So what I'm going to put here is I have, where did it go now? I have pieces of the garland that I used for this wreath and the other wreath. So we're just going to take some pieces and we're going to put it in there. So I want some more of the orangey colors in there, right? So let's take this off. And then we'll just, right? So then what I'm going to do is just put glue, stick that in the glue. It is plastic, so it might melt a little bit. And then get that in between, like this. And I might use my needle nose. If it's tight spot, try and use your needle nose pliers. That way you don't get glue all over yourself. Hot glue on you and burn. I burnt my thumb really good. Yeah, the other day. And you know, it was really stupid because I was like, don't burn yourself. Next thing you know, I stick my finger right in the hot glue. I think all you crafters understand what I'm talking about. So I think I'm going to take one of these black ones. Yeah. I'm going to trim it right up and just put glue on it like this. And I'm going to stick them in like that. Okay. Okay, now we need to get some more. If we look at this one here, we got all the eyeballs in. So I'm going to put all the eyeballs in. I want to get some of these leaves up on the top here. We'll put the leaves in. We'll get the eyeballs in. And see, I missed the sides. See, originally these ones here went on the side here. But that's okay. We can figure out something else. Like, it doesn't have to be the exact same thing, because this one has the two that I made recently, and then these ones here. But I kind of liking this because it is called a pumpkin patch. Okay, so let's get some leaves up in there, and then so what we can do is take this, right, and I'm just going like this. Push it in there as far as you can go, and then what you can do is you get some glue and put it on the back of that, And then you can kind of like glue the leaf to the grapevine. See, like this. There's so many different things you can do. Or you just leave it like that. The other option is I would do this, because that didn't work. So I would just take that off. And then put some glue on it. And then move it up. Like this. Right? Like that. And then I would take this guy. Shorten him a little bit. I'm going to put this guy over here. Right here. Put him in here. So that he can cover, kind of cover the mechanics a little bit. Let's poke him to the back. This guy can kind of go like that. You just place it the way you want it, right? I'm going to take one of these little pumpkins. That's from the same pick that, and I'm going to put it right in front of the, so that it hides the mechanic, right? So like over here, you can see the zip ties. I did zip tie a lot of that on there. And the reason why back then is that I didn't want to use a lot of glue. Now I'm using glue. Okay. So now let's take this. I gotta look through my basket. I have a basket with all this stuff. I want this one to kind of go so like this, right? And have the leaf come up behind the hat, and then like that. Now we got black. That's all we got is black. So let's take a black, and then let's put a black right here. I don't have black. Now, if you wanted to, you could run the garland all the way around, right? You know, the design is totally up to you, how you want to do it. And I think I'm going to put a little bit over here. This one I'm not, it's not going to be exactly like the other one, but it's going to be similar, right? It's a leaf. Okay, so now let's get these eyeballs. These ones don't have this gold thing on it, so it's just a wire. So I'm just putting glue on it. Maybe we'll put one right here so he can, come on now. Anybody there? Oh, I guess I'm talking to myself today. Oh well. Let's put this guy so he goes like that. Here we go. He's watching. He's watching the pumpkin patch. Okay, this one here, let's see, where do we want him? Let's have him come popping out over here somewhere. There we go. That works. Okay. So now we can put these guys. These are all just the pieces. Okay. I started a whole new one, Henry. I started a whole new one. I sent it to you. I messaged it to you. The other one I deleted.
That's the one that's been showing up, minute 51 second one.
No, I just started a brand new one. I just said, screw it.
Oh.
So I'm on right now by myself. So I think that's what I'm gonna do from now on is just, put a thing out saying I'm gonna be going live, and then just instead of doing that link thing, I'm just gonna go live that day. Because I don't know, it's this streaming program they have on the YouTube Studio. It doesn't seem to work properly. Well, I don't know, because that's the second time I tried to use it. The other time I used the webcam off the laptop, but it's not that great. I tried twice with that, and I don't know, I just didn't care for it. You know? So. I just about gave up. And I thought, you know what, I'll just start a new one. I think I'm the only one on right now. Nobody there. So, and then I had it all set up again so it could be on the TV, and it didn't happen. So, it's all good. Look, see what I did different? I put all the pumpkins in one area. Okay, I think that is good. One more over here. That. Okay. So, do I have more pumpkins? I'm thinking, you guys, this is going to be good for today. So, there's that one. Okay. There's that one. Where's the other one? They're a little different, right? Because the pumpkins are all in this area here. And then, of course, this crow's facing this way. And then this one, he's at an angle, but there's two pumpkins here and then one on each side here and another one in here somewhere. And then the hat is on this side on this one. So it would go, so if you had two doors, they're not identical, but it would go this way. Right? You got the crow facing that way and the crow facing that way. And then the two hats. So, but that's all we're going to do today. And maybe I'll do something later with you guys. But thank you for coming in. If you're out there and not saying anything, that's okay. But I will figure this all out, how to get this going all together. So maybe next time I'll start getting it all, the streaming on my tablet, because it's through the YouTube Studio streaming program. So I don't know, it wasn't working today. You can do it through the streaming or the webcam. I don't care for the webcam on my laptop because it's an old laptop. So that's why I decided to just go ahead and start a new one just on the streaming program. And it seemed to, once I started a new one, so, but yeah. So have yourselves a great day, everybody. Hopefully the weather and everything and your health is good wherever you are. And let your creativity shine. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.